Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. In this video I will be doing a winter reset. So here I've got my flexi hand, I've applied all the tips, hand shaped and buffed. I'll be using McCart's Clear and then McCart's 843. I've got my top coat and the base coat. I've also got some pastel butterflies from Nail Sugar UK. And some macro Mylars in Ice and Fire, also from Nail Sugar UK. Aren't they pretty? So going in with base coat to start, I'll do a coat of this on the whole set of the fingers, and then I'll go in with my polygel. Forgot to say, it does actually cure, the base coat cures for 60 seconds in the LED. So taking McCart's blue polygel in shade 843, I'm just going to apply to the pinky finger to start. And what I'm aiming for is like a blend down. So I want to keep the majority of the polygel around the nail bed area, and then I want to keep the free edge of the nail free, because I'm going to go in with the micro Mylars, so I want to keep that as clear as I possibly can. Okay, so that goes in the lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm taking a different shade of McCart's blue, which is 844, and going in on the ring finger. This finger is going to be slightly different. I'm going to go in with the whole colour right from the cuticle all the way down to the free edge, as in one block colour, and then I will be adding some of the pastel butterflies in blue, just to give that finger a little bit of decoration. Okay, so moving on to the middle finger, I just want to take this down again, just like I did on the pinky, into a blend and then to a clear free edge, so I can add the macro Mylars. I'll also be doing exactly the same on the index finger and the thumb. Okay, so now I'm going in with the base coat. I'm going to do a coat of this on each of the nails, and once I've done that, I will take an old fluffy brush that I've got that I just use for glitters, and dip that into the micro Mylars while the base coat is still wet, and pop the Mylars onto the nail, slightly covering where I've gone in with the blue so you can't really see where it runs out, and then covering down towards the free edge of the nail to give it that sort of sparkly, frosty type look. Okay, so once I've done that, they will go in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure into that base coat, and then I will go over all of the nails with a clear polygel just to cap those Mylar in there. Otherwise, if you don't do that, when you come to file, you'll just file them straight off the nails. It won't look any good at all. So always make sure if you do put any glitter down, you must always cap it in with clear. Okay, I just wanted to say as well that I am actually an ambassador for McCart. So if you wanted to order anything from their website, you can use my code at the checkout, which is Pretty Tips by Tammy, and that will give you 15% off any order that you do make. And I must say, I'm not just biased because I am an ambassador, but McCart is the best polygel I've ever used. And their clear polygel is literally that, it is crystal clear. Right, I've got my gel residue wipe off solution, which you can actually use for slip solution as well. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I use it as a gel cleanse to get the stickiness off the polygel. Once it's come out of the lamp, it always comes out with that sticky layer. So just go in with this just to get that sticky layer off before filing. I do show a little bit of my filing in my videos, but to show the whole thing, it's just repeating on all the same fingers. I do the exact same filing routine on every finger, and once I've filed, I do go in and buff. But as I say, I do tend to cut it out of my videos, otherwise we'd be here all day just watching the same thing, which can get quite boring. Then I'm just going to go in with a little bit more gel residue wipe off solution just to remove all the dust from the filing and just give my nails just a bit of a clean up, and then they're all ready to go in with the top coat, which, as we're finally here, it's the best time. So in with the top coat, and just look at how that Mylar looks once it's been top coated. How pretty does that look? To be honest, my camera's not actually picking up the colours and the sparkle that this Mylar has to it. It really is a pretty stuff to have on your nails. It's certainly one of my favourite. I mean, I've got a lot of favourites, but this has got to be one of my favourites. And it comes in there's about four different types of it. And they're all available from Nail Sugar UK, which is where I get most of my glitters from. And when you're top coating, when you've got anything clear on your free edge, if you turn your hand over or your client's hand over and just top coat the underneath of the nail, it just gives it that little bit more clarity for when you've got that. It just adds a little bit more sparkle. And they will go in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I've just taken some nail kamis artisan gel paint in white, and I'm just going to paint on a snowflake and a few sort of stars, just to give it that wintry, that extra added wintry look. I do find it better when you flash cure as you go. Otherwise, if you're like me, which can be a bit clumsy, and I do tend to smudge what I've already done and trying to go over with the others. And on the other nails, I just put some little stars on there rather than full snowflakes. I'm not brilliant at nail art yet, but I am still learning, but I'll get there, I suppose. It's all practice, isn't it? So then once I've popped some more stars on the other fingers, I will pop them in the lamp and they will cure for 60 seconds. And here it is, the finished set. What do you think? How good do those Mylars look? I really am. I do, and I love that blue on the ring finger as well, I must admit. I like this set, I'm quite impressed. So thank you for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did like this video, and please consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.